I know I was supposed to be doing an exercise video, but I thought I'd show you guys an example of what it's like not to exercise beforehand. This is what it's like not to exercise beforehand. And if you don't exercise, your body's going to turn into this.
Take that.
I could have died just now. Okay, time to go exercise. Cue the... Now before we start exercising, there's a couple of things I want to go over. First of all, make sure that you have a water bottle nearby. That way, you will be able to stay hydrated and you won't overheat. Second, wear clothes that are comfortable. Like for what I'm wearing example. Mostly important, wear sneakers. Wearing boots or high heels or even random shoes are not going to do much. They're only going to slow you down, hurt your feet, and make it impossible for you to keep up with the exercises you're trying to perform. As well as wearing jeans. Don't wear jeans. Wear leggings or sweatpants or something like that. Stuff like that will also help you stay comfortable. That way you can exercise longer. Alright, now that we've gotten over the important things, and don't try extreme things at home. Make sure you have an assistant with you if you're trying to do extreme stuff at home. Alright, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's get into exercising. Okay guys, so the first couple exercises we do are going to be ones I have created myself since I've been stuck home in quarantine and I haven't been able to go to an actual gym, so I have created a couple of my own. Alright, this first one, I like to call it the couch up. Now what you gotta do is you gotta put your hands down at the floor and you gotta keep your stomach balanced on the edge of the couch while your feet are gripped onto the head of the couch. And then you just do normal push-ups. This allows you to put strength in balancing yourself for your hands and also your arms. And also get strength to your stomach a little bit too, to give you better balance. Usually I would do about maybe 15 of these, and then I would stop. However, the only hard part is how to get out of this position. Rest assured, I know how to get out of it safely. Now what you want to do if you want to get out of this position safely is you have to grab onto the side of the couch and pull yourself up. Ta-da! Okay guys, so this next exercise is going to be called the Mangle. Now what you need to do is you need the couch again, and you'll need to pull yourself up and put your legs the other direction up on the couch. Then you put your arms cross your arms, and then you gently pull your head back down. For all the teachers who have had me over the years and saw me do this in my desk, yeah, now you see where I got the idea. Okay, anyways, so here's what you gotta do for this one. Basically, you're gonna wanna pull your head up, tuck your chin in, and then pull yourself up, and then slowly release back down. And then repeat. Pull your head up, tuck your chin in, pull yourself up, and then pull down. Now this is basically balancing your back and also giving strength to your legs for grip so you can hang upside down longer. I recommend not doing this for too long due to the fact that you might get a little lightheaded if you continue to do this. So I would suggest the main number for doing this would have to be, I would say 5 or maybe 6. If you want to do more than that, depending on if you're used to doing this, me myself, I could do about maybe 6. Okay, and the way to get out of this is simple. Pull yourself like this, and slowly pull your head up. Okay, this next one is called the Flamingo. Now, the reason it's called that is because you have to do this. You put your leg over your knee, and then you sit down. And then you get up. Now, it may take a little practice and a little balance, but it is good for your feet because it gives grip and balance. Now, you do it with the same. I suggest using it with a couch or chair so you have something to push yourself up with, but it's mostly required to not need the couch. Putting our arms out is necessary if you want. And I've only fallen over at least 7 times. Like that, for example. No one needs to be graceful, Flamingo. You don't have to be. Just do your best. I would suggest about maybe 5 on each leg. This next one is one of my personal favorites. I call it the Paw Flex. Now what you need to do is you put your hands in the form of a paw, like this. Now if many of you have seen me do paw flaps at school, you pretty much know how to do it already. So what you want to do is you go like this, you bend your paws in like this, and then you put them out like that. Bend them in, bend them out. Bend them in, bend them out. This is good for your wrists, that way they can be more flexible. That's why it's called the Paw Flex. Bend them in, bend them out. Bend them in, bend them out. I don't have a real quota number for how many times to do it. I guess maybe like if you want to do 20, if you want 20, 10, 15, either one will do. Bend them in, bend them out. Okay, that's good. Okay guys, so this is a little more of an advanced one. You're going to need a staircase for it. I'm pretty sure half of you live with a pair of stairs. Even using your outdoor stairs works. And if you don't have stairs, go use your neighbor's stairs. If their neighbor doesn't have stairs, go find someone you know that does. This is what we call stair ups. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your hands on one of the steps and pull yourself up and push away. This allows you to have balance on your feet and also strength in your arms. I would suggest doing this about 30 times because it also gives strength in your knees, giving it extra grip. But be careful and make sure you are aiming for the step, otherwise you will slip and you might hit your neck into the step. I did that once and that was not fun. Okay, so yeah. That's stair ups. Okay, now that we have done some homemade exercises, let's do some traditional ones. This one I do not know the name of, but I call it the paw walker. Now what you want to do is you got to get on your hands and knees like so. And then you put one hand out and you put the opposite leg out. And then you do the other. Now, I would suggest doing this 10 times each for both leg and hand. That way you'll get an even balance of 20. And it's okay if you slip and fall a couple times. When I first started doing this, I actually fell a lot, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, that's paw walk. I don't know if it's the actual name though, so that's what I'm sticking with.
Okay guys, so we're gonna do traditional sit-ups now. Alright, I'm only gonna do 3, even though the most required number is 10, but I was never good at this, so I'm only doing 3. So yeah, just like this. This is good for your stomach.
Okay guys, so now even more traditional. This is what every gym teacher starts off their kids in elementary with. Push-ups. Now, most of the time, back when I was in elementary, I remember my teacher made us do 20 each. So instead, I'm only gonna do like 5 or maybe 8. Like that. Okay, this is my most hated exercise. And all my teachers love to do this. We're going to do planks. Or I'm just going to do one because that's all I can normally do. As well as everyone in my class. You know who you are. Okay guys, so planks are like this. You put your knees on, like you put yourself on your elbows and you pull yourself up with your toes. And you usually hold it, they make us hold it for a whole minute. And for the first couple seconds you're doing great. And then there's usually that moment when your body wants to collapse and go, ugh, like that. Teachers in high school know what I'm talking about. Alright, now we're going to do some hand weights. Basically, you just find one of these and you just put your arm up and down a couple times. My suggestion would be to do 10 for each side, and then you switch. That way you'll get the same amount of exercise for both hands and arms. You can also jog them in place. Like if you have more than one, like I do, you can go like this. You can also do this while you're walking. I would do it, but I am not because it's the middle of the night. So yeah. Alright, so this is next to ball tossing. It's good for hand-eye coordination. Basically just tossing it up and down a couple times. I would do it with both hands, but I am really bad with the other one. So I'll just stick with this. I am not a juggler. Tried it, but I am really bad at it. Okay, yeah. Yay. Okay, so it turns out I found another exercise that we can do with these. I don't have a proper name for it, but I like to call it the Tpose. Basically, what you do is keep your hands at your sides at first. You slowly rise them up. Rise them up and stretch them out. Stretch them as far as you can. Hold them for a couple seconds, and then go back down. And then you repeat. Sometimes, if you want to make it interesting, you can do your hands like this, or make them go like this. That way you can stretch it out and also twist your wrists at the same time. But make sure your hands are always at your sides when you're done by doing this. Alright. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. My main suggestion when you're doing this, I'd say about do 20 perhaps. 20, 25 maybe, I don't know. All I know is it's really good for your shoulders. Alright. Alright guys, so now we're going to do some lunges. Basically what you want to do is you keep your knees close at the beginning, and then you put one foot out and you bend. Then you put your foot back in, then you do the other, and then you put it back out. In other words, it's like the slow version of the hokey pokey. Make sure that you have nothing behind you, unlike me, and make sure that you have enough space to do so. And make sure that your knees are going all the way till you feel that tense feeling. If you don't, you may cause a little injury towards your feet if you're not used to doing stuff like this. I would suggest maybe a rest in between so that way you don't tire yourself out. And my main quota, I guess, would be 15 or 20. So yeah, those are lunges, guys. Okay guys, so this might be the last one for this video. This is what people call the stepper. Now you'll need something like a plank, or maybe a step stool, or even an old phone book works. What you gotta do is you put one foot up, put the other, and then put down foot, then the other. Like so. Whichever foot you feel comfortable with starting off with, that's what you'll do. Now my suggestion is you would do 10 and then you would stop for a couple seconds and then you do 10 more. That way you'd have an even balance of both 10 and 10 and 20 minutes in total. Like so. Alright guys, so that appears to be the end of this video. Thank you all for watching this exercise video. And thank you for participating, that is if you did or not. I would like to say thank you to my teacher for allowing me to make this video, and I hope I get a good grade on this. And also I want to say a big thanks to my family for participating and helping me out with the camera work. Thank you guys. This would not have done without you guys. Also, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I'll do this again, but hope you guys enjoy. And as always, the Night Wolf DJ is out.
Woo!
Bye, guys.